All right, so Gabe, what did we just watch?
We just finished watching Mob Psycho 100, episode 9.
All right, this is a pretty low-key episode in comparison to last time. It was just like amazing, and this one's just like, okay, now we're trying to set up like the plot a little bit further, see what we can do with this like restricted setting. And well, the last episode was also the same as that, which was like an alleyway. This is now like the Claw Division base. And so it opened up with Ritsu and the other Espers like locked up, and the guys, the trainers, were
Quote unquote.
Yeah, they were there just to tell them like, hey, you guys gonna join us or not? Otherwise, we're gonna do some bad stuff to you, and
then you're gonna join us.
Yeah. Essentially, you don't have a choice, but we're gonna give you that choice. But it won't actually be a choice.
All right, Gary the Snail, you're gonna take a bath. We can either do this the easy way, or the hard way, or the medium way, or the semi-easy, kind of sort of difficult way. Meow. So that's how you want to play it, huh? It's on.
I love that episode, but yeah. So the guy who was the main the main guy who was threatening the Espers.
Fuck was that chin?
Esper powers. What and why Espers?
It's like when you crack an egg and you slowly open it and the yolk just kind of slowly drips out. That's what his chin looked like. Ugh.
It looked like an eggplant that had like a nice line like cut straight across.
Like it had a scar. Didn't.
That seems to be the thing amongst the Claw members.
It's the upper echelon. They got scars fighting head honcho, and that deemed them the right to be, one, the upper echelon, and two, they got scarred because they can't fight Big Boss guy.
Yeah.
Girl.
Guy or girl. Whoever they want to associate themselves as. But yeah, that was pretty dark when we first saw, what was it, Kaito?
Shigeo?
Kaito as like...
Was it Kaito or was it Shigeo?
Was it,
yeah, it was Kaito.
Yeah, it was Kaito.
Shigeo was the other one.
With the very Minecraft-looking character skin.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
How much you want to bet there's already someone playing Minecraft right now with a skin based around him?
I'm pretty sure. If anything, like, by the end of the season. But yeah, like, at first, like, we thought that they didn't use any psychic powers, they didn't manipulate the guy's mind, they just straight up killed him with a knife. But turns out it was just only like an illusion that was projected onto the Espers in belief, or to give them fear, to reveal their powers and to ultimately join Claw. But yeah, like, thanks to that, like, telepathic communication,
Twin telepathy.
we know that was false. And so Kaito's somewhere in the base. We don't know where. Probably gonna find out next episode. That's probably like the main focus for the Esper group.
Well, there's a 6 out of 10 chance that they'll find him.
Right? Because, what was the girl's name?
Ray.
Okay. That makes it easy. Ray's 60% chance of predicting the future. It's either that or like a dark corner where she could just drag Ritsu in and do her thing. And regroup later.
After morale has been raised.
I can only promise like a 60% chance of raising morale for everyone else, but for you, I had that extra 5%.
The extra 5? 60% of the time it works all the time.
I can only hope. I wish that also counted in Pokemon and Fire Emblem. Pretty much anything else with 60%. But what else? Oh yeah, Mob and Taruki, after doing an interrogation with one of the Scars. Yeah, it was terrible how they interrogated him.
Fucking waterboarded his ass.
But yeah, they infiltrate the base. They also fight against that dude who was going to run, but ended up fighting the back. And then Mob just took care of him easily.
Real quick, like, just mushed in between trees.
Mob, I'm holding these air whips. Do something. Done. It's just like Mob is He's way too overpowered. Like, I thought, like, when he was fighting, God, what was his name? Koyama?
I think so.
Yeah, like, that seemed to be, like, the most powerful he would be. But then, like, you realize he has no time to waste, so he's just not even holding back this time. And he didn't even go 100% against Koyama, which he encountered later on. Just took care of him, like, that quick. It's
Jesus, dude.
Like, how strong is Mob?
2.
It's 2.
No, guys. He just underestimated him is all. Look, I know his full power. I can win this time. I'm prepared. I am ready. I'm not going to hold back. I'm just going to go in there, kick his ass. All done and over with. I can do it myself, guys. Let me redeem myself.
Yeah, okay, just let him go.
A few seconds later. Oh, God! Painful mistake!
I was so wrong.
I was so painfully wrong.
That was kind of sad because like episode 8 really built that guy up into like a really menacing villain, but then like Mob took care of him in this episode. It's like, what is he even?
What even is?
On a scale of 1 even, you're not. So bad.
Jesus, dude. He knocked him out of his boot.
Right? And we still have like Teruki, like we kind of know, do we know the extent of his power? Or like is it just like episode 5?
I think episode 5 is the extent of it.
Yeah. Like,
however, we do learn that he does have like a power mimic.
Yeah, that was cool. How it was like adopt like the air whip. So that was cool.
Anaya didn't like that idea.
Yeah, Anaya came in during. Actually, both Steven and Anaya came in the middle of like the full reaction. But yeah, that was alright. I'm sure Anaya would grow into it like once he watches the episode himself. But yeah, it was a pretty solid episode. It was kind of more of like a build up to like what's to come. I feel like that's kind of been, I wouldn't say the norm of like this series, but that is for like a lot of series, is that it'll just build stuff, make more connections, and then you'll get to that like climactic end, because that's just kind of like the natural progression of things.
Natural shonen trope.
Yeah.
Also, I opened my message that I got from you just now because earlier I replied when it like gave the drop text.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't reply to the other one, so it just kind of kept giving me the notification that, hey, you have a message. So I clicked it, opened it up, and I was like, oh yeah, I did that.
That's all I got though. It was okay.
Well, that and over Facebook Messenger.
Oh yeah, that too. That was pretty low key, so I appreciate that at least. But yeah, not really much to say about this episode. It was we already know like how powerful. Well, now we kind of know how powerful Mob is, just a little bit.
Well, we know how powerful he is from episode 1.
Yeah. Oh right. All that huge
He's
foreshadow.
gonna fuck all of them up.
Like those weren't people. Those were like aliens, or whatever. Or maybe they took on like different forms or something like that. Like something crazy.
Could be their special attacks.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just thinking more like weird as in like dimple weird.
Yeah.
Have like a different like form and apparition entirely. But yeah, like, and also Ritsu came in with his powers as well. He's able to. I don't think he has a full control over it.
Not yet, especially since he had to ask his powers to do what he asked.
Please.
Which was create a gravity well.
Okay.
You alright there?
Yeah, we're okay.
You sure? You look a little worried, Justin.
Yeah, it's just like our Audacity was just like stopping in the middle of things. It was like
Just stuttered.
Just stuttered. Nah, I guess it's okay. What you were saying?
Oh, he created the little gravity well and sucked the trainers into it with a force of great pain.
I think he and one character Naruto would go well together.
Pain?
Yeah.
Almighty pool! What? Ah!
Oh! I can't get over.
You see the little sound spike right there of it? Why is that such a big spike?
Because it had a little bit more impact. Mine was a little bit softer.
How?
One of these days we gotta make a video of like how like silent looking, or at least how noticeable can something be with the tiniest amount of like effort. Okay, that was too silent.
No.
Hear that? I knew this thing. The Blue Yeti mic is just
I'm mad.
amazing.
Hold on, wait.
You got it. It'll even get like the rubber effect.
Oh, that rubber noise that hands make. We're way off topic.
Okay, but yeah, it was a solid episode. Anticipating episode 10, and then 11, and 12, and then everything else about Mob Psycho 100.
I gave a very detailed prediction of how I feel episodes 10, 11, and 12 will go.
Right.
And you don't get to hear it.
Oh! It was still during the credits, so therefore it was part of the full reaction.
Yep.
So unfortunately,
my clairvoyant Esper abilities won't be known unless you pay $1.
Oh, it's so mean.
It is. I don't care. Corey needs friends on Patreon.
She does.
Be a pal.
Befriend another patron. And I guess we'll leave it there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. #bye.